Welcome back to Chaos Corner with your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos. Here on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel, we're in the third bout from last night's AEW Forbidden Door 2. It's the four-way matchup for the International Championship. And here comes freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. And what a run he's been on since he became the international champion. This is TK's boy. I don't like the gimmick. I don't like the chicanery. But I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. Orange Cassidy, when he's serious, can certainly grapple. But the whole looking like a surfer dude, jean jacket, the glasses, the thumbs up, it's really not for me. His gimmick isn't for me, and the seriousness of a match with the little kicks and the chops and the hands in the pocket. But it's not about going over. It's about getting over. So I will give Cassidy credit for that. I didn't cover this live last night on the old Twitter machine. Follow me on Twitter in real time at Big Daddy GOC. And the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos. I'm very active over there. Also, of course, on Instagram, Facebook, Gitter, Gab, Rumble, Truth Social. I cover it all in the IWC. And here comes Katsuyori Shibata, who's also in the International Championship match. This is a four-way, which you guys know I don't like. I say it all the time because the champion could lose the title without actually getting beaten. So I'm not crazy about these three-ways, triple threats, four-ways. I'm just not crazy about it. Ladder matches, all these different things where it's not a one-on-one matchup for the heavyweight championship or for a championship in general. You want to do it once in a while and get a three-way, I guess, as a special attraction in a special feud for special times, then I get it. But not like this all the time, the way it's thrown in. And here comes Daniel Garcia, who they say his AEW record is 41-33. He's got triple the matches of most everybody else. Now, he's with the JAS, we know that, with the Jericho Appreciation Society. But Garcia is in this four-way matchup. So it's Shibata, OC the champion, Daniel Garcia. You know, Daniel Garcia, old style, but the kind of luster's fallen off Garcia. So this four-way, as I said, the crowd sold out there just about at Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's been an unbelievable night thus far. I put up the first two matches. Go back to the channel, Guardian of Chaos on YouTube. I'm breaking this up into segments. I watched it live last night, the 5-hour show. And here comes Shane Haste, who's, well, actually, it's not Shane Haste. That was the graphic. Zack Sabre Jr., Zack Sabre Jr. is an unbelievable grappler. He was a part of the Evolve Paradise Super Show in Evolve 95. I've seen him in person. I've seen his matches. Zack Sabre Jr. is unbelievable. The front man. Now, I don't know what the heck that graphic was there, but you know what Bully Ray said to me? Bully Ray, who's busted open after dark 24/7. Two-time Hall of Famer, perhaps one of the greatest tag team grapplers of all time with the Dudley Boys. When I was competing with Oman Tortuga, Diablo Santiago for the NWA World Tag Team titles, he said to the Guardian of Chaos, yours truly, back in the dressing rooms, give him 5 spots and he'll fuck up 4. I consider that to be a compliment coming from Bully Ray. You know I had to throw that in there, right? So here we are, the four-way, Shibata, Garcia, Zack Sabre, Orange Cassidy, for the International Championship on Forbidden Door at Chaos Corner in the lounge. As you can see, we're not down in the bunker. Again, this was a 5-hour show. I'm trying to cut it up into segments. We already saw MJF over Tanahashi defending the AEW World Heavyweight title in the opening matchup. So that was kind of a shocker there. MJF, in my opinion, shouldn't even defended the title on a special one-time, once-a-year show like this against people who don't have the storylines, great legendary grapplers, but just don't belong there. And here's Orange Cassidy starting off with the bullshit and the kicks. Not for me, comedy wrestling like this. I just don't like it. And bullshit the way he's starting this right here in the four-way. And then in the second match, as I backtrack here, we saw MJF over Tanahashi, the first bout to open up Forbidden Door. 0 Hour had about 3 or 4 matches. They were okay. Go back and check them out. And then we saw CM Punk advance in the Owen Hart tournament over Kojima in a very good match. So we started off hot and heavy. The first couple of bouts were fantastic. Right now it's Garcia and Orange Cassidy in the ring, going for a cloverleaf, Daniel Garcia, and with a pose, and he's got it on Orange Cassidy. And here comes beautiful sidekick. Shibata, unbelievable. Again, the Japanese wrestlers, New Japan Pro Wrestling, figure 4 on Orange Cassidy by Shibata in the middle of the ring right now. They have held up their end of the bargain. And here's Zack Sabre Jr. It looks like he bleached blonde his hair. The beautiful twist on the face, the proboscis in the eyes on Shibata. Look at Zack Sabre Jr. He'll tie you up like a pretzel. He really will. He's like an octopus in there. It's unbelievable. And he has like a stump puller, bringing back the fingers, everything else on Orange Cassidy. This was an unbelievable technical bout in its way. And now Garcia just put a boot to the face, mocking Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre, much bigger than Daniel Garcia in height. And now shoulder bumping each other. And here comes Shibata. And now Shibata against Zack Sabre. Beautiful European uppercut by Zack Sabre. And then a reversal by Shibata with the European uppercut. And here comes Daniel Garcia. This is going to be a tough one to call. These 4-ways, these 10-ways, these tag team matches. It's fast and furious, and it's tough to call all the action. I might have to sit back and let it breathe. Right now, Shibata, Zack Sabre, and Daniel Garcia in the middle of the ring with European uppercuts, slaps, like slapping the shit out of each other. Knife edges, chops. Now, I don't know. And now Daniel Garcia got to shake with the hips. What are we doing here? That's how you lose a match, and that's how you get your ass kicked. And where's Orange Cassidy? Laying out on the ground somewhere. And now both Shibata and Zack Sabre pound Garcia into oblivion and go after each other in the middle with slap. This is beautiful. This is strong style wrestling. Forbidden Door was hot last night. Double clothesline out of nowhere by Garcia. Then he does the whole, what the fuck is it? Orange Cassidy out of nowhere with the fruit roll-up on Daniel Garcia. Big boots to the face. All 4 men are in the ring right now. Again, to try to call this. Orange Cassidy with big boots to the jib. Everyone with big boots to the jib. Sabre, all 4 at the same time, and all 4 men go down in the middle of the ring. Listen to the crowd. I will say, this year thus far, there's been some decent pay-per-views. After letting it sink in from last night, less than 12 hours earlier, Forbidden Door perhaps the best pay-per-view of 2023. Just my opinion. And you know I'm here to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly on Chaos Corner. Double abdominal stretches right now. Look at this, the Cobra twist. It's an abdominal stretch. Shibata has it on Garcia. Sabre has it on Orange Cassidy. They're all 4 in the middle of the ring. And now Shibata and Sabre are slapping each other while they have the abdominal stretches on. Boy, these slaps, forearm uppercuts, chops, knife edges are no joke. And now look, 2 sleeper holds. Garcia and Orange Cassidy is putting the sleepers on Sabre and Shibata. And now they're still slapping each other. Paintbrush, if you will. Slapping the taste out of their mouth. And I gotta put this back on so I get in the mood of the Forbidden Door. You could see I'm amped. I'm excited. I'm just as emotional and pumped up and amped up from last night watching this live to doing this now live to tape. I had to watch it a second time. And cover it for you guys, the fans. That's why the double shot of espresso. All 4 men still in the ring. No rules, obviously. Doing suplexes on each other, one after another after another. Unbelievable, going back and forth. Cheers to everybody out there on Chaos Corner. The YouTube channel, the mothership. Slumdog Millionaire. Everybody's got the name. Beautiful spinning DDT by Orange Cassidy on Garcia. Here's the cover. It's been unbelievable thus far. And again, what is this? We are the 3rd bout in of the night from last night. And what are we here? We're at 9 a.m., 9:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday morning. I was here bright and early to start this, to get it up in segments, to get it out to you. I covered it all last night digitally with screenshots and the like and comments and my thoughts on Twitter last night. Go out to Twitter at Big Daddy GOC, and you'll see all my thoughts and the screenshots from last night's show live. So I'm here to review it the next morning just to get a better take, pay more attention. We were up till about 2 o'clock in the morning last night. On the ring apron right now, Zack Sabre, Orange Cassidy. And again, this match is all over the place at Forbidden Door. For the Atlantic International. Well, Garcia uses the belt on Kojima. Here's the cover. Here's the pin. Out of nowhere. See, that's what I don't like. That's what I'm talking about. Uses the belt out of nowhere, and Garcia hammers Shibata, but he didn't get the cover. He didn't get the pin. And now the ref just takes the belt, slides it aside. I guess there's no rules, no disqualification. Danny Garcia's shaking and grinding again. What are we doing here? These guys are great athletes. You don't need to do it on this show for the comedy all the fucking time, do you? In the corner right now, Garcia laying in the elbows on Shibata, who seems to be just shaking it off like a lot of the Japanese grapplers seem to do from New Japan. Again, they held up their bargain. Every single one of them last night against AEW. This was a classic show, in my opinion, and I don't give a fuck if you agree with me or not. I don't have to cut. I don't like to. I gotta put money in the tip jar. You don't like it, change the channel. And now reversal. Shibata just laying into forearm shivers on Garcia. Unbelievable. And if you've never gotten any of these moves, get in the ring. I dare you. I've taken moves like this. I know. Drop kick in the corner by Shibata on Garcia. Garcia's out. He could be unconscious. Orange Cassidy now has made his way back into the ring. Coming up behind Shibata. Laying in wake. Laying in the weeds, if you will. Kind of like Vince said he doesn't have to lay in the weeds anymore in the WWE. I know this is AEW. Now both men squaring off. Equal in size. Now they both sit down Indian style in the middle of the ring like Punk has done. And now it's Cassidy and Shibata sitting down there face to face, Indian style, while the other two grapplers, where's Garcia? I have no idea. And they're going to sit there and just go back and forth and slap each other. And this is the shit that I don't like. It doesn't sell for me. It doesn't work. It may be physical. It may be vicious. Now they're back up to their feet and do it. And you hear the crowd. This is awesome. Virgins, neckbeards, geeks, dweebs, pencil necks, brain of a dehydrated baby. No disrespect. Kayfabe it to work, man. No offense. And here it is. The pockets. He misses. And then a big Superman punch for a guy that's, 185 pounds, not a 260-pound Roman Reigns. And now Shibata with a big super punch himself, and down goes Orange Cassidy. I don't like that as Cassidy's finishing maneuver. I just don't. This is just me. Oh, beautiful maneuver. Reversal. Backslide. Slam by Cassidy. Here's the cover. Almost a 3 count. I thought this one was over. We're almost 13 minutes in here on the Atlantic International Championship 4-way at Forbidden Door from the lounge at Chaos Corner. Who else does this? One man, unique, unedited, unscripted, raw dog, make it relatable, talk, don't need a partner. This is how it's done, old school style with the GOC. Sabre back in the ring. Now it's Sabre and Orange Cassidy. Shibata and Garcia out somewhere. Now just the foot stomps on the hand and the wrist of the Sabre. Easy way to break the wrist of Orange Cassidy. The graphics were great last night. The sound was great last night. The crowd was fantastic for a bunch of Canadians. Nice arm wringer, nice reversal. Oh, a reversal by Orange Cassidy going into a side Russian leg sweep into a rollover. No, and Sabre reverses it. Look at the technical ability and grappling of Zack Sabre. Tying up Cassidy, like I said, like a pretzel. Not many people could stand up to Sabre technically. Here comes Garcia back in the ring. Going for a pile driver. No. Reversal by Zack Sabre. Big European uppercut. Down goes Garcia. Nice reversal. Look at this. Corkscrews, reversals. And again, down goes Cassidy, pulling his arm back. Zack Sabre's unfucking believable. Look at what Sabre's doing here. He's going to break the arm, tear out the shoulder, pop it out on Orange Cassidy. And here comes Shibata out of nowhere. Oh, Konichiwa, bitches. A leg kick to the back of Sabre, and Sabre's not letting go on Orange Cassidy. And now from behind, a chin lock, a chokehold by Shibata on Zack Sabre. Cassidy rolls out of the ring. It's hard to call all this action. I hope you guys appreciate this. This is what I do at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling with my partner, Talking Tommy Sabin. Play-by-play, color commentary, live action. Roll up by Sabre on Shibata. Into a bridge. Only a 2 count. Nice reversal. Choke out. Cut the Hajime. if that's how you say it. Look at the reversals by Shibata and Zack Sabre. Garcia breaks it up. Holy shit! Garcia throws Shibata out of the ring. After Zack Sabre, Sabre with those European uppercuts. Boom! Garcia just slapped the shit out of Sabre. Big back elbow by Sabre in response. Here we go. Going for a backslide. Both men are hooked together. Garcia going for the backslide. Here's the cover. Only a 2 count. Nice reversal by Garcia. Boom! Damn! He hits the pile driver on Sabre. Sabre rolls out of the ring. Here comes Shibata. Boom! Big boot to the face. Orange Cassidy knocks Shibata out of the ring. And here's Cassidy with the roll up. Here's the pin. 3 count. He hooks it. And Orange Cassidy retains and pins Daniel Garcia. Retains the International Championship. An entertaining match. OC, what a title run. He still retains. I may not agree with his tactics, but the title reign, TK loves him. Orange Cassidy, your winner in the 4-way, defending the Atlantic Championship against Shibata, Garcia, and Zack Sabre Jr. One heck of a match, and man, am I impressed with Zack Sabre. Don't you dare miss it. Come on back. We're not going anywhere. I'm going to put this up on YouTube. Come on back. AEW Forbidden Door, Chaos Corner.